Hello, beautiful soul. I hope you're having a beautiful fucking day or evening because I am. I just wanted to do, I know it's kind of late, so whether you're seeing this live or whether you're seeing this post live, I still wanted to hold on real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so whether you're seeing this live, whether you're seeing this live or post live, I just wanted to make a really quick live stream to kind of, just, you know, see what the energy is going to bring for probably the next day or so. So just wanted to go live real quick. If you are seeing this on Facebook, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook, feel free to follow me. If you're on Instagram, feel free to follow me. If you're on YouTube, feel free to follow, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so you can see when I go live. So let's do this, beautiful soul. Okay, let's see. I hope you all are having a amazing day or evening. Like I said, what's up? What's up? So hold on real quick. Give me a minute. So let's see. I'm gonna do a reading. This is gonna be collective. So again, just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Hola. Hola. Okay, I'm seeing some people. Okay. Hola. What's up? How are you? How are you doing? It's kind of delayed on Instagram, so I kind of just hold on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Minute. Okay. There we go. I think I got it. Nope, not yet. Shit. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Mierda. Okay, mira. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. 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 I think I got it. Yeah. I just want to be able to see the comments on Instagram and it won't let me. Hello, hola. Hola, how are you? How's your day going? Or your evening, rather. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okie dokie. Okay. Hola. I know, my rose. My rose. Gracias. Gracias, mi amor. Gracias. Okay, so what's the first one? What's the first one? Okay, hola. Let's see. You know what I'm getting? First, I knew it. Fuck. Okay, anyway. So, no, this is the first card right here, the Fool. Okay, the Fool this weekend, or just over the next, usually when I do these, it's like within the next day or so, usually, if it's going to resonate with you. Okay, so again, you might have to take a risk this weekend. Okay, but it's not going to be a crazy risk. Okay, so just go with it, go with the flow, this, that, and the other. Don't worry about like, oh God, I have to take, you don't have to exponentially step out of your comfort zone, but you just have to be open. Okay, open to what the universe has to say, open to what the universe has to provide, whatever, however you resonate with it. But that's what the Fool talks about. The Fool talks about being open. So, you might get pushed a little outside your comfort zone, but that's cool. Okay, because that helps us grow. Yes, it helps us fucking grow. But so okay, look, según, oh, mira, right? Okay, so two major arcana right here, the Empress. So the Empress is about self-love and this, that, and the other. But for some of you, you might be getting news about how your self-growth has led to. So again, be on the lookout for, like, I don't know, like if you're going to receive text messages, if you're going to receive messages in general, if you're going to receive, like, just again, someone reaching out. I don't feel like it's too like too crazy of a message, but it's just a message. It might not even be like a worded message, like a text message. It may be like a sign or something like that. But right here with the Empress, it's like giving birth to like new ideas. Some of you might be even thinking about just starting new things for, like, your families, or maybe starting a family. That's the Empress can indicate that too at the same time. But I'm getting more like starting anew. You're starting anew, and that's what starts this today and moving forward. Okay, okay, okay. But okay, let's see. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Okay, let's see. I also feel too that some of you are possibly questioning like how you've moved on from situations. So maybe there's been old situations that had to end, old situations that had to, what was it, die out, or whatever the case was. And you're kind of questioning, did you make the right decision? Are you on the right path? Are you at the right fork in the road? Yes, you are. You're at the right fork in the road to be able to make these decisions, because you wouldn't be able to make these decisions if you hadn't made those decisions that help you to cut the ties, whatever the case was, if that's something that you did. Okay, so again, this I fit. Yeah, oh my god, I literally just talked about this. Okay. Anyway, so this is Ten of Swords, which talks about endings, like I was talking about, but this is also betrayal sometimes too. So again, you have to think about it. So a lot of you in the past, if you did, cut someone off, or you cut something off, or cut a situation off, cut a person off, whatever the case was, that was a betrayal to yourself, and you knew it. You knew that that situation wasn't giving you anything else. So it's like, now moving forward, don't betray yourself, quote unquote, to to something that again doesn't serve you again. It's like, we've learned that lesson this time. We've done that already. So now that we've done that, we can enter a new era, a new phase, or whatever the case is. Oh shit, mierda. Hold on. Espérate. Okay. Shit. Hola. How was my day? My day was good. My day was good. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you for asking. So how are you? Hope you're doing good. So again, we're learning to not again betray ourselves right here. Yeah, see? Because sometimes maybe we have a habit right here. We have a habit of betraying ourselves, quote unquote, from betraying ourselves after we've already ended something that we know doesn't serve. So it's like, you have it down to be able to walk away from situations. You have it down to be able to walk away from those cycles and end those cycles and this, that, and the other. But it's like sticking to it. You kind of doubt yourself a little too much. So you're gonna have a reminder this weekend that's gonna remind you, whether it be a message, whether it be a sign, and this, that, and the other. You're gonna have something remind you that you are on the right path. So again, don't doubt it so much right here. Temperance. Okay, that's the indication that you need to be patient with yourself. You have to balance this. Also reward yourself this weekend. I don't know, whoever needs to hear that, whether you're going to see it now, whether you're going to see it later, this, that, and the other. Reward yourself. And if you didn't catch it this weekend, that's fine. You can still reward yourself even after the fact. It doesn't have to be specific to a certain time frame. But if you can, rewarding yourself this weekend will have better payoffs than your understanding. Okay? So again, allow yourself to have those payoffs. Yes. Fuck yes. But no, this is the Sun. People call it the most positive card in the tarot. Do I think of it that way? That's debatable. Okay, but it is a positive card nonetheless. The most, I don't know. That's perceptual. But the Sun is literally, if tarot cards represented words, then yes, words, speaking in terms of words, then yes, the sun says yes. So you have to say yes to, how does yes, but you have to ask yourself, like, how does the word yes even resonate with you? How does it help you? How does it benefit you in some whatever type of way? How does the word yes indicate a movement forward? That's what you have to ask yourself. Okay, moving forward, how does the word yes help you? Okay, and if it does help you in some, type of way, or, you know, fashion, then apply it how need be for yourself. Okay, so again, we're moving. Look at all this, my god. Okay, so this is yeah. Okay, look at Mira. Look how many major arcana you got. I just want to show you guys real quick before I just keep going on and on and on. You got the Fool, the Empress, the Devil, the Sun, and the fucking Temperance. Like, what the hell? Okay? I mean, this is good, right? In the sense that you're ready for change, right? So again, change is everlasting. We're constantly going through it, but we have to be willing to go through those periods of change, right? So you can have this opportunity and then just be like, I don't want it, right? We have free will in that sense, which some people will be like, well, shit, Mikey, I didn't go through the change, right? So were you open to it or closed off to it? It's fine if you were closed off to it. That's not the problem. There's no judgment in that sense. What is, it's like, if you want change, then it just requires you to be accepting of that. Does it have to be unbearable? No, not every time. Does it have to be different? Probably, because it's changed, right? So you have to be open and willing. But this comes after, again, an ending, or an ending that was included with the betrayal, okay, of some kind. That's why the Ten of Swords came up, okay? So, and then you're really learning how to, again, change your perception on what you allow to take advantage of you and not, like, like, oh, when I went through that, that took advantage of me, right? When I went through A, B, and C, that didn't help me, or this, that, and the other. So again, what else is coming up? Okay, mira, mira. Okay, the Tower right here. So at the underlining issue, some of you may be going through a Tower moment, like right now, right? Some of you may be going through a Tower moment right now already, because this is underneath it all. Underneath it all, this whole experience is a Tower. Hola, hola, how are you? Underneath it all, it's just maybe, again, a huge Tower experience that you need to, but it's giving you good ideas at the same time, right there with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so with the Tower brings clarity. See, this is a perfect combination. And then Mira, the Hangman, too, at the same time. With the Tower comes clarity, and then with the clarity comes a switch in perception. You're not going to look at things the same. That might be scary, right? It may be inevitable, right? It could be something that you knew, you had to look at differently, right? Now, again, this is, I see this more as something that provides beauty in the long run, depending how you look at it, right? And I want to go further and kind of see, like, what's going on here. Okay, so you have this ending, but then this ending allows you to see this leap of faith that led to an ending. You had to take a leap of faith that led to an ending of some kind. Okay, so so lovely to see your beautiful face again. Gracias, mi amor. Gracias. But um, but because look at, this is you rising above. The Seven of Swords is a card of advocacy. It is an advocate card. It is the card where you stand up for yourself. It is the card where you stand up for what you believe is correct, right? And that's what you had to do in this instance. Lots of walking away energy. Oh my goodness. So if you haven't already, right? If you're like, oh God, do I have to walk away again? Oh God, no. If you feel that you've walked away already, then that's where the resonance is. Pay attention to your own intuition too. Okay? If your intuition is telling you you've already walked away, then you have. If you are anticipating or looking forward to walking away from something, or you know it's inevitable, then that's your intuition speaking. So that's where the crossroads is. Whatever the case is, it gives you fulfillment. It gives you happiness right there with the King of Cups. Okay? So, I mean, honestly, honestly, honestly. So with this is this is where the outcome starts to this is where the outcome starts to phase in. The outcome of you getting what you've been longing for, been deserving of the whole time. Now, here's the thing though. Okay? You might have this again, this self-doubt, this feeling like you have to go back, like you have to there's nothing there for you. There's nothing in the past that can fulfill this. What I'm seeing right now with these cards, no. There's nothing in the past that would give you much benefit, right? So, um, it's not, it's not, being scared. So being scared is not always bad because it actually helps us to and let our faith guide us to new, beautiful, blessed place. I agree. I agree. I agree. Being scared is not always bad because it helps us to metaphorically jump from the edge, taking a leap of faith. And it's funny that you said that because that's the first card, the Fool. So that's intuition right there. So metaphorically, taking a leap of faith right there, and let our faith guide us to a new beautiful blessed place. Thank you for that, beautiful soul. I love that for sure. So I mean, that's what it is. So the fear helps us to leap, right? So again, okay, so let's see. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? What's going on? What's going on? So again, I know this seems overwhelming for like a weekend, like, oh shit, this is all gonna happen in a weekend. Right. So it could and it could not, right? For the majority, yeah, you could see an indication of this. For some of you, you've already been doing this, so then you just see a reminder of it. For some, it could just start, it could be the initiation of this leap of faith process, whatever the case is. Okay. So again, being open is pretty imperative right here. Working. Oh, okay. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty. We're getting to the depths of why this is happening. Okay. This is the depths. This is what has been encompassing your if it resonates, obviously. Okay. So again, we have the eight of pentacles right here. The eight of pentacles, what is that? Working hard, right? New perceptions, but new skills. You are learning how to perceptually understand when someone has you fucked up. Okay. right here with the Seven of Swords, okay? Because you don't buy that shit anymore. The Seven of Swords isn't just about being like, you're not letting these bitches fucking rob you anymore. You're not letting these bitches fucking rob you of this, that, and the fucking other. You are learning to calculate that shit. You're learning to understand, oh, I've seen this before, but not from a place where you just punish everybody, right? Because we don't want to do that. We don't want to punish everyone that comes into our life by just assuming that everyone is naturally bad. What you're doing is you're honing a skill right now. You're honing a skill on how to be you're navigating correctly. You're navigating correctly and understanding what it looks like now, because the Seven of Swords is also a very calculative card. You have to be sneaky for your own safety type of thing, you know? And you let them doubt you. You let them underestimate you, right? Because the minute they keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, you're like, bam, bam, and then they're like, oh shit, I didn't know. And that's right, bitch, because guess what, I learned a new skill and it's called got you, bitch. Okay, but anyway, so I I digress. Anyway, so let me flip these. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take them as they flip open. Okay, mira, mira. Yep, they're supposed to be reversed. Okay, love this. Because guess what? Because guess what? Mira, 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 mira. Okay, the Eight of Swords reversed talks about your confidence improving, your perception improving on what that lack of confidence means to you. You're no longer rejecting yourself. You're no longer rejecting that Four of Cups reversed. You're no longer rejecting things. You're no longer rejecting that confidence. You're like, no, I'm sure. I'm sure. I know. No, I trust my gut. I trust my gut. And also, you pay attention to, evidence when you see it. It's not just being obsessed with not liking people. It's not about being obsessed with, going against someone or going, it's not about that. What it's about, rather, is understanding that this is a new developed skill where you see evidence and you no longer ignore it, right? So that's what this all was trying to teach you. So it's about developing a new skill. For some of you, though, you also might be learning new real world skills. That's been coming up on a couple of my collective readings, where people are actually starting to want to go to like school or something like that, wanting to like learn a new skill of some kind. So if that calls to you, that's great. That's fantastic. Um, but you know what? You know what? If I feel like you wouldn't even be able to do these new things if these old opportunities were still in the way. Okay? Because it's that's where the leap of faith starts. Okay? So mira. Yeah, right here. Working with new people. Okay, that's the Three of Pentacles. But also, this is the Three of Pentacles is collaborative, but you work better with people now because you work better with yourself, right? You are able to collaborate with people because you're able to see a different kind of person because you're not distracted by those previous people, perceptions, whatever have you. Okay, you're not distracted by any of that anymore. Okay, now with the Three of Pentacles too, I want to say that comes that's not necessarily like camaraderie, that's not exactly like friendship per se, but I'm getting something that could lead to that through like schooling or business. Think career, think business, pure business, but it leads to actually something a lot better too. And for some of you, I don't know if you've been getting advice from somebody, but they have good advice. Now, I don't know if this is like dating advice. I don't know if this is like, you know, like I don't know, but there's just someone that's really skilled at something and you collaborate with them by taking their advice and they actually have some advice to offer. And this could be where like some sort of mentorship possibly starts. So it could be a friendship, it could be a mentorship, whatever the case is. I don't know. There's some field that some of you want to break into or something. And if that's the case, have confidence in that. Now, this feels like a creative pursuit or a creative field that you want to break into. Okay. So if that's the case, then start somewhere. That's okay. Okay. So yeah, partnership right there. That Two of Wands is closer to friendship than Three of Pentacles. So um so yeah. Yeah, someone really skilled right there with the King of Swords. Okay, so again, the King of Swords is someone who's very, it's someone that you can go to like a therapist or something like that. But in this instance, I'm getting just someone who's really good at their craft and someone you can really like kind of, you know, pick at what they know a little bit because this person has a lot to offer. So again, just be open if that happens. So again, okay, let's see. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Okay, if you've been struggling financially too, that's going to improve. Um, that's going to improve. And if you're trying to find a way to like pay something or pay some, there's a way. There's a way that you haven't thought of yet. It's nothing. It's not. You don't have to do anything. Like There's no need for a lack of ethics or anything like that. This is purely just something like, oh God, I didn't even think of that. Like it purely like makes sense. It helps. It helps. But we haven't thought of it yet. So no, I don't know. I feel like someone's struggling to figure something out like that. Okay, so just be open. Just be open, and you'll figure it out. Okay, this I feel like you'll have a solution uh, coming rather rather soon. So again, this is through either something that you do, a craft, something like that. Um, think, oh, I could sell my services, or I could sell my items, or something like that. Something like that. Or yeah, something. So just be vigilant, be open. And I feel like someone's gonna actually give you an idea. So that message might come this weekend. Um, on how to pay for something. Oh, have you ever thought of this? Like, no, I've never thought of that. Holy shit. And this, that, and the fucking other. Okay, anyway. So anyway, Kimmas. Okay, the moon. Yeah, something's hidden. Oh god. Okay. 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 So we we have some hidden inner conflict. Okay, right here with the moon and then the 5 of swords. Okay, look. I'm just gonna say this. Okay. Fighting with ourselves about what we could have done, should have done, and this, that, and the other isn't really going to help in this situation, I don't feel. Okay? Because what's required at this point is more enthusiasm than not. Okay? So that's where I see this Knight of Wands coming into play right here. This is where the enthusiasm comes in. Okay? Either that or there's a lot of competition to be intimate with you. That's but I mean it could be that. But anyway, someone's in competition with you possibly. But more so what I'm getting, we have a hidden inner conflict in blaming ourselves when we don't have to be accountable for, other people's fucked up behavior, so to speak. Okay? You know, we know when we've contributed negatively or not, right? So, or we can at least grasp the awareness at this point, right? So I feel like someone's trying to make you accountable for something when it's not really necessary. Okay, or make you feel like you have to take 100% when you only have a part in it, right? So anyway, but I feel that your enthusiasm doesn't need to point in that direction. What your enthusiasm needs to point at right here is this new beginning, right? This new beginning, receiving this new possible opportunity with collaboration or just learning a new skill. If it's not that, then again, this is about good news and finances and whatnot. So again, right here with the Ten of Cups, that's what makes you feel fulfilled. That's what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, focusing on the new. Because if we keep looking back at this unresolved conflict within ourselves or possibly with others, where, we know we were done dirty or whatever, and we feel like we have to take the full grasp of it, we need to not hold that weight onto ourselves. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay? Because right here, King of Wands, this is where we have to step into from knight all the way, or king or queen, doesn't matter. Okay? So right here, that's where the new beginning lay at the King of Wands. The King of Wands, but also this is the new beginning because judgment represents new beginnings. So again, new beginnings leading to this person that speaks up, that says things, that isn't scared to speak anymore. This is what the power you're going to be stepping into. Either you already have, or you're going to, or you're going to start doing so by it's there's again this weekend. If it resonates with you this weekend, I'm just really feeling like you being able to like talk, like speak, say what you need to say, how you feel, etc. All that stuff. Okay. So again, just be open. Just be open. Be open. Be open. Okay? Okay. So, the advice moving forward, okay? The advice literally to move forward. That's funny. Oh my god. Okay, Chariot. Again, the advice here is remain optimistic while you're on the road, okay? It's not about perfection, okay? The lack of perfection is, in fact, perfection, because imperfection is perfection, because there's no such thing as being perfect. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being on point all the fucking time. And the ones around you that push that fucking narrative that you can't mess up and this, that, and the other. Honey, they have enough fucking shit to fucking worry about and enough ways to criticize themselves for you to not, for they have no business projecting that shit on you. So if someone's telling you, God damn, do you have to always blah 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 this, that, and the other, and fucking mess up this, fuck them. Okay? They can kiss just they can kiss, they can fuck off. I couldn't find the words. Fuck. Why? I couldn't find the words. They can fuck off. There, I said that. Why couldn't I? Anyway, okay. Anyway, I digress. See what happens? You get all these messages, you can't speak. Anyway, so as you move forward, remain optimistic. It's not about being perfect. But with the Queen of Cups, too, at the same time, this is you being unbothered. This is being unbothered. Let people throw a fit if you're optimistic and love yourself as you are. If you have no criticisms to give yourself, if you have no negative perceptions of yourself and it bothers the fucking crowd, then they can fuck off and they're the wrong crowd. Okay? Again, it's not about perfection, it's about doing your best and forgetting the fucking rest. Okay? That's it. Okay? And if someone has a fucking problem with that, they can fuck off. Okay? It's that simple. It's really that simple. It really is. Okay? But anyway. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Okay. So with that, beautiful soul. Okay? I will be live mañana on my TikTok, okay, at Mystic Mikey 1023, okay. So if you want to hit me up for a private reading, feel free to message me, okay, because you can hit me up on my website right there if you want to hit me up for a session. And I can tell you all my rates. My rates are on my website, but if you ask me, it's fine. It's not a big deal. If you want a video reading, I do those. Those have more themes tied to them. Then I can give you a Etsy video reading. The process for that is also on my website. I'm adding a couple things on my website, but it's pretty much up and running if you want to check it out. So here's all my social media tags. Okay. TikTok, Instagram. I'll be live on TikTok tomorrow, probably around 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time ish is when I like to go live, with my little cafecito and this, with my coffee and this, that, and the other. So TikTok and Instagram at Mystic Mikey 1023, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I don't really go on as much. It's more Facebook and YouTube, Mystic Mikey Official. So, and if you have any business inquiries, if you, I'm open to business inquiries, whether you, want me to, teach. I teach tarot sometimes, off and on. I like to talk to at the same time if you're open to that. If that's something, any business inquiries whatsoever, just hit me up. And also, you can hit me up about any questions that you have about my business in general. MysticMikey1023@gmail.com. Okay, so that's what I have to say about that. Okay, so I just wanted to, just kind of reiterate that. Hey, did I just miss the reading? You did. Oh my god. Damn it. Just kidding. No. You did. Well, you did, but I mean it plays again, so you can see it again. So it's saved on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm gonna repost it on Instagram too. So it's no worries, no worries. I'll be live again tomorrow on TikTok. If you, I don't know if you have a TikTok, um, Mystic Mikey 1023. So I'll be live there too. I do personal readings on that one too. Actually, so if you want like a $20 mini reading on the live stream or whatever, I do those. Usually on TikTok. Here I just usually like hang out and do collective reading and whatnot. You know. Okay, I'll see you on TikTok. Okay. 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm just reading comments for like couple minutes. I'm not gonna just end it like I usually do. I kind of wanted to just, Q&A ish. Hola, how are you? We're also on Instagram. StreamYard lets me integrate on there now too, so that's really nice. Because before I had to leave Instagram out. I had to leave him out, and I hated that because I wanted to like post on all three. TikTok, unfortunately, there's no way to put the whole stream on there, but that's why I go live on there separately or whatever, you know. But but uh, yeah, this weekend, the energy is pretty. I don't want to say ridiculous. It just feels not heavy, but like in a little intense ish at times. That's that's all. That's all I was getting. Like intense ish, you know. Um, Sarah, what's up? How are you? How are you doing? Oh my gosh. Hola. Hola. I'm just I'm just chilling, kicking it, just doing my thing. Let's see it. But yeah. Um I always do that collective reading, but like I was saying before, it's just a lot of stuff. Moving on after a betrayal, that is pretty heavy stuff. But I feel like after when you move on from like being betrayed or something like that, like I was saying in the reading, it's really hard to identify like who actually is in your corner. So I get that, you know, not wanting to be open to new people, to new things, because porque sabes que it's like um you know fantastic living life. I love that, mi amor. I love that. Can't wait to see what you have going on next. I know. I can't wait either. I'm glad that I'm starting to like, you know, go live more and whatnot, because I wasn't going live for a long time. Um I was doing like the like back end, like seeing people, reading for people one on one, but I wasn't like the social media stuff. I don't know. I had to take a huge step back. There was a lot going on. But, I'm glad to do it now. Glad to do it now, you know, and have all these tools still, you know. So, it's fun. It's fun. And I still want to do the game night. I still want to do that. I still want to do that kind of stuff, once a week, or maybe once every other week, or something. I'll figure it out. But I like this tempo. I like this pace of just kicking it with you guys and just saying, "What's up? How are you?" Oh my god. But yeah, yeah. But Jesus, it's been a minute. It's been such a minute, and I just really, you know, like reading y'all to filth, to oblivion, to but but I mean, it's just cool. I like being live. I like it. I like At the end of the day, I like it. Yes, yes, yes. Uh, um oh, that's a good question actually. I like that question. Sarah asked, How does a collective reading work? Does the universe focus on who listens or a large wave of people who? Now, I know this, like, if you go on TikTok, a lot of people will debate this. If you go on social media in general, people will debate collective readings being invalid. So, I personally believe that when you do collective reading, I say take what resonates because it's only going to speak to people a very specific amount. So that's why the most I've had in a collective that have been like, oh, that's going on with me, the most I've had is like 10 people that have resonated with one collective reading. And then it changes and it transfers. Then you have four other people who are just like, oh, that's me, this, that, and the other. So then, and then it changes again. So that's why I'm like drawing cards and going back and forth and can go through a whole deck pretty much, or maybe two decks within an hour, because it's shifting constantly between other people's stories and journeys. So a collective reading for like 300 people, that's unlikely. So that's where I kind of like, okay, not so much, pretty much. So from those people, you they would have to understand that there's a chance that that might not be for them, or it might not resonate at all. But then they still like to kick back and just observe the energy. So that's why people like to be in the live stream, you know. So it's just collective readings are tricky, but they're not invalid in my opinion. They just have a specific methodology to them that people kind of misunderstand sometimes, where it's like, whoa, are you speaking to all 300 of us? Not necessarily. It would probably be no more than 10. But realistically, it's going to be like 4 or 5 people, who resonate with one reading. So that was a good question, though. That was a very good question. You know, I'm healing here from a heartbreak and moving on to a better love life. You know what? That is beautiful. And that's an affirmation. That's an affirmation. You just affirmed that. You affirmed that you're moving on. And I love that, you know? So, um, you are amazing. I'm sure that you are going to be blessed with amazing stuff here. To heal from the pain, I send you tons of positive vibes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jessica. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you. But yeah, no, thank you for asking that, Sarah. I've been wanting to kind of answer that question, to be honest, because people are just like collective readings are stupid. But I get, but I get where it's coming from, because there are some readers out there who be like, this is for all 675 of you. It's not. It's not. This is so it's more than likely probably not. Um, you know, just kind of like those readings you see at the same time where they're like, you know, um, you're gonna be famous, and they post their reading, and then 20,000 people think they're gonna be famous, But oh, I'm so shady. I'm so shady. Anyway, no, it's not that. It's just you have to identify, take what resonates, right? So, and then when it comes to like readings that get that much traction and not because they're so short form content, you kind of have to take bits and pieces that resonate. Take it as a baseline. So when you get a reading like on your social media or whatever, it's like a short form content or something like that. Take what, if it resonates with you, take it as a baseline, and then do either your own reading, or if you have a reader that you go to, verify it. Or you can get like maybe there's a pick a card reader that you like, and then you can kind of branch it off that. So try it, like you can verify things. I would verify it on top of that. I wouldn't take some reading that's on social media like that as like pure 100% fact and whatnot. But I wish that some readers would kind of identify like, oh, hey, you can't take the whole thing, like because there's a lot of people, so it just depends. I would definitely do a game time reading just for funsies. Okay. I know we talked about something like that. Yeah. Okay. I'll be down. I'd be down, but yeah. But I yeah, that was a good conversation piece. Um about collective readings and whatnot. They're interesting and they are useful. Collective readings are useful. They're just unique in how they have to be approached. And I've definitely learned over the years on how to handle collective readings, um, which is why I prefer to do one on one type stuff or even on the live stream, go through people and take turns and this, that, and the other. Um, or do pick like piles, which narrows it down even more, you know? So stuff like that, you know? Um, so yeah. I think it's also up to us collectively to feel if it is resonating with us. It is. It most definitely is. So when you're receiving a reading, even a one-on-one reading, you have um you have to pay attention to your intuition also. Like, is this for me, or does this feel like it's a collaborative experience, so to speak. You know, it really is, and I think our energy is kind of on the same level. That's why we're gathered together, right? So in some essence, the energies are similar, but then they eventually branch out, which is why some people won't resonate with a collective reading. So, like, the baseline is similar, right? They're all collectively there for some baseline reason. Like, it could be, I'm just using this as an example. They could all like the color green or blue. That's the baseline reason. That's the thing they all have in common. But then you go further down the road, and this person doesn't like just green, they like teal, so that branches off. So then they don't resonate with all the people that like, you know forest green or whatever. So it eventually branches off, but the baseline is what helps people to resonate with each other, you know while doing a collective reading. Do you stick with horoscopes for people to resonate more with? I've done that sometimes too. Like, I'll do fire signs, water sign. I used to do that, yeah, with earth signs, and then air signs. So yeah, that's also another way to narrow it down too, by zodiac sign, and then assigning a position to it. I say rising sign, and from what an astrologer told me was that your horoscope should be read from the position of your rising sign. That's what they said to me anyway. They're like, it should be read from your rising. I was like, oh shit, this, that, and the other, because I had kind of there's no such thing as a cusp, by the way. I That was a bitch slap, I guess I fucking needed, because I was like, oh, I'm on the cusp and this, that, and the other. They're like, there's no such thing, and I'm like, okay, 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 sorry. So, but because the sun can only be in one position um at a time. So so but I don't mind sharing. My sun sign is Libra, and my rising is Scorpio. So I read for my Scorpio rising sign when I read the horoscopes, right? Have you ever done readings on biblical events? I have not. I have not. That'd be interesting, though. That'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting endeavor. Um, like on what happened, basically. You mean like what took place, what transpired? That'd be interesting. That's almost kind of like similar to like past life stuff, almost like when people get past life, like um, uh, hypnotherapy calls it past life regression, past life regression. Some clinical hypnotherapists will do that. They'll go they'll go deep into the past. So but yeah, no, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. I would be curious to figure out even like other past stuff. On my Etsy, I actually have um, a theme reading if someone chooses to buy that. Um, I do past life readings, so just with tarot though, not like a hypnotherapy past life regression type of situation, but it's just um a like tarot or the missing years. Yeah, 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 like or the missing years of, yes, 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 yes. That's, yeah, like putting the pieces of the puzzle together, so to speak. I love that kind of stuff. I love that. That kind of stuff intrigues me big time. Like what happened in the past, what really happened, like what was really going on, and this, that, and the other. Like even like with historical situations, like is that how it happened, or did something else happen? Or yeah, I love stuff like that. I could drawing tarot and that kind of stuff makes me like, you know, that would be so cool. We should do a podcast. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's discuss. I mean, that would be definitely, that'd be an interesting topic for sure. Like what actually happened back then. Even like when it comes to like the past um of like historical um uh like the history of like God, how do I say it? Like murder mystery type stuff, things that happen like in like this, like they never found out who Jack the Ripper was, for example. That's always intrigued me. That kind of stuff, like who was this motherfucker, you know, like like that kind of stuff, what happened in this. Yeah, I love that stuff. So, but yeah, on my Etsy, I have like a video, like what was your past life, and then you can have. Then I send you the video. You get to. It's like on my hard drive for like 30 days, and you can download it if you wanna, keep it. Um, but yeah, that kind of stuff is interesting as hell. Um, or like the even like they talked about like the axe murder houses and whatnot. I would love to visit that place, by the way. I think it's Velisca murder house and whatnot. That would be that would be another interesting one. Yeah, but yeah, putting the pieces together is definitely something I love to do. But I'm a life path number 7. So I guess life path number sevens love like finding the answers to things. So it's so interesting. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so interesting. Now I'm thinking about stuff like that. Like that kind of stuff keeps me up at night. What happened? What happened in 1765? What was going on? What was going on back then? Or watch Unsolved Mysteries. Girl, I could watch that for hours. Girl, I could sit back with like a freaking like I could sit back with like a carne asada torta and a bag of fucking Doritos and just watch Unsolved Mysteries for like ever. That's how intrigued I am by this shit. but anyway, uh, uh, can you tell who our zodiac soulmate would be? Um, so I could probably indicate like what positions what positions a person that like could match with you, right? I'm not like an astrologer like at all. So it would probably be more based on like the cards and the zodiac signs that are associated with the cards that come up. So I would match them that way. And maybe like say what positions they would be in, if I'm getting intuitive signs about like houses or like um planets or something like that, you know, something like that. So but it wouldn't be like a full like astrology reading or anything like that probably. Make money just doing just that, right? Ah, or Or twin flame. That's an interesting one because I don't know exactly how I feel about twin flames per se. I don't think it's like completely like invalid or anything like that. Um, it just depends on how you approach the dynamic per se. So I've not done like twin flame like readings or anything like that. It's more like on the basis of like soulmate or something like that, which can be platonic or romantic. That's just how that's just how I perceive it per se. It doesn't mean your experience with twin flames is invalid. It's just a perceptual difference on things. What I will say though is that if I do a reading on someone and you identify them as your twin flame, and I pick up that this shit is toxic or that it's not like serving your best interest and whatnot, I'll tell you that that's the cards reflecting, if that's what the cards are actually reflecting. So I'll pick on it's not how you identify it per se. I'm not going to like correct that or anything, but if it's toxic, I will identify it, you know? So have you ever been attacked by other psychics? Oh, you mean mal de ojo? Um, I felt it. I'm like, girl, bye. I'm like, oh, so yeah, you feel the energy. You have to protect yourself, right? And you have to really now when you do go through that, when you feel like an energetic feeling like that, you you have to be able to, that's why you have to learn how to identify, is this mine or is this someone else's? Because if someone sends for you in some type of energetic way, it's usually anxieties that are not yours, fears that are not yours. They'll come out of nowhere. You'll be like, what the hell is this? It's like, so it's born out of nothing. You'll be like, why am I struggling with this? Because it's a cycle that, or they capture in your vulnerabilities at a certain cycle. So they may see that you're going through something and then try to throw something at you to kind of interfere with that cycle so that you misconstrue it as your own. For example, you could be going through a job transition or something, and then they try to throw energy at you, and all of a sudden you're worried that you won't ever find a job again. But then you're a natural optimist, so like, where's that coming from? It's coming from the pinchy fucking bruja who can't fucking handle their own shit. So it's like it interferes with what you're going on. And they try to psych you out per se, psych you out by throwing something out, and you receive it because it's just like any other power or like uh, anything that can, yeah, it's weaponized, but it's weaponized energy. So we're still vulnerable to it, right? Because the only way to thwart it is to have an awareness of how to protect ourselves energetically and to reject stuff. So if you don't know how, if you're well, if you don't do those things, then it's like you can mistake it for your own. I'm feeling that something big and positive is coming my way. But why is it I'm feeling like giving up at the same time? It's confused because it's a new feeling. That's my perception on it anyway. I feel like, just reading that, I feel like it's something, so when something new um is coming towards us and we feel it, it's unidentifiable. So rather than holding on to any optimism about the unidentifiable thing, we just we just ignore it or just pretend like it's not a thing, and then we feel like, okay, so then nothing. But I think it's just because it's new, so it doesn't feel, you don't know how to feel about it in a grandiose, any type of big way. You don't know how to identify it. So being open, yeah, it requires a little bit of blind faith and optimism, which sucks sometimes, but then it has rewards at the end. So working through that is where self-love type of stuff comes in. So kind of like doing things that you love and kind of just giving to yourself, reminding yourself daily that better's coming and this, that, and the other. So we don't know how to identify the new. We don't know how to identify the new abundance coming towards us. So it's better to just not identify it sometimes because it feels uncomfortable, because of all the shit we go through and whatnot. So, that's why you have to get back to yourself. You know, I'm cleansing myself as in smudging the shit out of me. Oh, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, you're just like cleansing yourself, I get it. I get that for sure. That makes sense to me. I'm also a Libra rising. Good to see you live. So I'm listening to your dishes. I'm also Libra rising. Okay, so read for your Libra. Read for your Libra. Read for your Libra. Um but yeah. But when that's what I heard. That's what that so if someone is like way better at astrology, it wouldn't be hard to clock me in astrology because I'm not an astrologer. Okay. To clock my shit on astrology. But what I did read and was told is that your rising sign is what indicates the essence of what you are going through. It's the most accurate. The sun sign is like the second most accurate. And then you can read for your moon sign too, but that's like kind of like the least accurate, but it'll have like accuracies here and there. So I just read for all three and I'm like, bring it on, bitch. Like I'm like, bring it on. I'll just read for all three of these bitches, you know? So I it's just it's confusing. It confuses the shit out of me sometimes, um do you use do you use other tools to read like pendulum pause dreams, crystal pause average? Have you ever tried training a begin? I haven't tried mentoring someone, no. um I would I would be interested to. I mean, maybe a few years down the road I would be open to something like that. Tools to read. I've used pendulums. I still do. I have one. Dreams. Yes. Um, that's in my family actually. My my great my grandparent and my great grandparent was a dream interpreter. In that sense, but they did other things too. Um, so yeah, both of those. I haven't done palms. I haven't done crystal balls. Those are interesting though. I've had my palm read before. Um, Having your palm read is it's very interesting because the way that they look at like your lines and how like in depth, and I was like, okay, I'm like, girl, don't read me too hard, okay? No, don't read me too hard, please. Just have mercy. Have, uh, 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 I have the most complex. I am Sagittarius, Sun, and Aquarius, rising in Scorpio. So and which one's the moon sign? So Sagittarius is the sun. Is Aquarius the moon sign, or is the Scorpio moons? Yeah, that's fire, air, and water. Girl, I got fire, air, and water in my stuff too. Jesus, yeah, it's a crazy combination. That's that's a combination. It is. It is. But but like I was saying, when it comes to I would just say just read for all 3 years. Moon your oh my god, just read the whole chart. I'm just kidding. No. So rising and sun and moon. Yes. Yes. My moon sign is Sagittarius, so it's like all over the place. That's why I can't sit still for long. I'm like I have to, and caffeine makes it like 10 times worse. So it's like ridiculous. But it's all good, you know. Look, the thing that calms me down, right, is going like doing this, going live, reading, also playing video games. That's a big one for me. Like some of y'all know, when you see me play my video games and whatnot. So it just, you have to find your center and whatnot, and gaming is what does it for me, and whatnot. So, kicking ass in Mortal Kombat, and this, that, and the other, playing online and getting cussed out because some of those people online are ridiculous. My goodness, can't even go into a lobby without getting cussed out. Anyway, sorry, main Christ, my rising and moon is carpet. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, Chris. um, but yeah, that's that. Oh, okay, so read for your Aquarius. I bet you if you read for your Aquarius, you that'll be the most accurate to like what you're going through. You know, it doesn't hurt anything to just see if that makes sense, if that helps in some type, But oh my goodness, girl, I've been dating again. And it's been shitstorm. It's been shitstorm. Too many batamas fails. Okay, too many pendejos all over the place, honey. I can't. No puedo. Can't do this. Can't do this. As a Sagittarius who never really sit one place, we're all over the place. Right. Right. What is up with that? Like what? And if you have like Sagittarius in your top three, it's like they say you have like big opinions and whatnot. I'm like, okay. And what's the problem? ¿Qué es el problema? ¿Qué es la problema? Um, my son is in Taurus. My Sarah, you're a Sag. Oh, okay. Sarah, you're a Sag. Okay. My sun is in Taurus and my rising is Pisces. Okay, gotcha. Moon in Virgo. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Lots of Earth. So like, Earth is the rising in Pisces. Very, very, I want to say like it's deep thought, right? But then it conflicts with like when like logic is like needed because maybe you appreciate like logic, and even if it's not logic, it could be like stability and stuff like that too. You know, you like your routine. You like your routine. You know what though? People that can have a routine though, I like envy you like big time because I suck at keeping a fucking routine. So, you know, so it's a very it's a very different discipline, you know. So, you know, yeah, I'm like, I'm like I wake up and I'm like, well shit, we have to do this again. Okay. So then try to get a routine going from that. But some people are just, really good at routines and that's great. Jack the Ripper. Yeah, who was he? Who was he? I want to know. They thought Jack the Ripper was a woman. That's what they thought too. They were thinking that that's why they couldn't find him because they associated that with someone being with the man doing it. So that's what they associated. That's what they were saying. I watched like a documentary. They're like, oh, what if it was a woman? I was like, oh shit. What if it was? Mm, gosh. Uh, you took the tour in London. Oh shit! You did, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Love it. I would take that tour in 2 seconds. I love that. I love that kind of. That'd be. It's got to be eerie. Was it like very eerie? Was the environment very like? Were you able to like feel like the tension and like I don't know. It obviously it would be different for everyone. You know, this brain they're so complex. Sometimes believe that the ripper is. Uh, yeah, the it definitely is a intriguing thought that um that it would be someone who you know was a woman you know and was like and if it was because you know again they associated what that kind of behavior with like oh a girl couldn't do this and there's no way like she probably thought like shit I'll fly right under the radar you know Yeah, it's just been like I'll fly right under the radar. You guys can't catch me. That's you know that'd be that's what I would be thinking. Like that's what tapping into like perceptions. Like you know, if that was the perception, if that was the perception, that would be the best like um way to think about it. I don't know. Just giving my 2 cents. Obviously, it was a long time ago. You know, they were able to point where the bodies were found, the streets and structures were built are at. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. They even, I agree with that. Too many of them. I don't think I'm going to be single forever. Oh, girl, you're making me laugh. You're making me laugh. But, um, um, That's crazy. That'd be spooky to me, but in a good way. It would be like a positive type of spooky. Is there such a thing? Yeah, like just positive spooky. Yes, positive spooky. I don't know. I would be beyond intrigued. I'd probably be very like sensitive. There are probably I would say anxious, just very like very very aware, probably looking over my shoulder a lot. That's usually what I do when I go to like areas like that, like even like grave sites or stuff like that. So or even hear things too. you know I'll hear like sounds like really loud or something like that. But it's just I don't know. I would love to do something like that. They even made like one of my favorite animes even made a movie about them finding who the real like Jack the Ripper was. I was like, wow, this is just like ingrained and like this mystery is like ingrained in like everything. Travel. It's very interesting. You should go check it out for yourself. Travel. Yes. Oh my god, that is on my list for sure. Traveling because tell you what, my third house is about travel, right? I have Saturn in Capricorn, which is the ruling planet of Capricorn, in my third house. That restricts my speech, and I was made fun of for my voice because I had a very high pitched voice when I was young. Couldn't project it, and they said, you sound, they'd make fun of me all the time. So that restricted my speech, and then third house restricted like travel. So I always felt guilty for wanting to travel. So it's like if you have Saturn in your third house, it can restrict those things like speech and speaking the truth and travel. You know, um, if you find where Saturn is, you can look like whatever house you have it in, and I guess whatever house tells like how you're like restricted um, or someone how someone like used or like betrayed you in some type of way, or um, how they'll receive their karma. I think again, and that may need further clarification. Oh, Saturn. Oh, Saturn Libra. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good position. The house would tell you like a lot about where the restrictions are and stuff because Saturn's all about restricting and stuff. But also, I feel like with Saturn in Libra, that's like that's like with Saturn in Libra, that's like um I want to say that hmm, people for some reason would pick on the way that you looked, but they were actually threatened by how how good you look. So it created a perception where you doubted that you actually look really good, but you actually really do look good, and you're really gorgeous. So that's that's what that position's kind of giving me a little bit. They were threatened. They were being jerks. What's a good app or website to use in order to find out your full host? Oh, okay. So let me look it up real quick. So that I can, oh, son of a bitch. Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. Okay, hold on. Un momento, por favor. Uh, mm, no. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Is this it? Is this it? Yeah, okay. So I have two favorite websites. Two favorite websites. Um, um, mm, astroseek.com is really good, and Cafe Astrology. Those are my two. Cafe Astrology I like because they have like fun little ones like, oh, like are your moon signs compatible and this, that, and the other, which actually could talk about relationship compatibility. Your moon sign, your moon sign compatibility could mean it's more indicative of like are you compatible emotionally is seeing if your moon signs. So Cafe Astrology and AstroSeek are my favorites for Astro.com. I haven't even heard of that. Let me see real quick. Astro.com. Astra.com. Oh, okay. Wait, am I on the right website? I feel like I'm on the wrong website. It's a space website. Launch services. I think I'm on the wrong website. Join our team today. Okay. I think okay. That and you have difficulties in relationships. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Oh my goodness. But mm, 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 mm. Okay. Yeah, but those are my two favorite ones. But I think I'm gonna end the live. Um, and I'll be back tomorrow on TikTok. So around 11 a.m. ish Mountain Standard Time. Okay. So feel free to join. And if you want a $20 mini reading, just let me know in the live stream. Or you can message me, whatever, and tell me that you're gonna be there. But yeah. So with that, beautiful soul, okay, I want to tell you real quick. Dame un momento, por favor, to love yourself, trust yourself. Okay, please do that for you, please. You have a beautiful night. Thank you. Have a beautiful night, mi amor. Gracias, gracias, mi amor. And with that, I will see y'all either on TikTok or if you're on on my next live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So, um, but yeah, but love yourself, trust yourself, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye. Mwah! Good night.